Hello, everybody. And through the magic of the internet and radio, I'm actually live here and live somewhere else. It's a great day in the neighborhood. All right, well, we've got a good show lined up for you. We have a police show, but we're kind of policeless, so it's just me and Andy here. So we're going to talk cop stuff. Hold on, Andy. I want to play something here. Figure out what button to push. I don't know what button to push. I'm just lost.
You know what this is?
Yes, sir. It's a police car.
This black and white patrol car has an overhead valve V8 engine. It develops 325 horsepower at 4,800 RPMs. It accelerates from 0 to 60 in 7 seconds. It has a top speed of 120 miles an hour. It's equipped with a multi-channel DFE radio and an electronic siren capable of emitting 3 variables: wail, yelp, and alert. It also serves as an outside radio speaker and a public address system. The automobile has 2 shotgun racks, one attached to the bottom portion of the front seat, one in the vehicle trunk. Attached to the middle of the dash, illuminated by a single bulb, is a hot sheet desk, fastened to which you will always make sure is the latest one off the teletype before you ever roll.
Yes, sir.
It's your life insurance. And mine. You take care of it, it'll take care of you.
All right, and there's our police show. That was a clip from Adam 12 I found from my other show. I was cool. Like, well, it's police night. What the heck? So, how the hell are you, Andy?
I'm here.
I am too. It's been a crazy day. We've had, I had to record an episode before this, and then I was rushed because of the storm to do some other things, and it's just been a crazy day. So, but other than that, nothing new and unusual in the world. I did get a unique challenge coin from one of our viewers, and actually, she's coming on to the show. She sent me a really cool coin for her. I guess you'd call it her organization, but you probably can't see it through there.
Oh, sweet!
Yeah, it's for her warrior program for firefighters.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, she's Bridget's going to come on the show and talk to us about her ordeal. She's been a fire chief, a nurse, a flight medic. What else has she been? A paramedic, flight medic, flight nurse, fire chief. I don't know. She's been everything. So she's
and a candy striper.
Yeah, probably. She's an overachiever in public safety. We tend to do that. We jump in and do too many things at once. So. I did see something cool though coming up. Speaking about police, they got Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2, and 3. Mm-hmm. Well, in July they're having Beverly Hills Cop. I think it's Z or X. I can't remember. And he's going to be going back to Beverly Hills now as an off-duty cop, trying to help them out. So
nice.
I saw the previews. They wreck a lot of stuff, so I wondered if Michael Bay directed it. They wrecked a helicopter, a tank, a school bus, a dump truck. This was all in the highlight reel, so I can't imagine what the real movie's going to be like. I'm glad to see
expensive crashes.
Yeah, glad to see Eddie Murphy back out there in that.
Oh yeah, he's great.
It was one of the roles I liked him in. He was always good.
Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
That's famous. I've got a bunch of police and fire sound effects for my radio show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I do it Tuesdays and I don't know what that was. Tuesdays and Thursdays from noon till 1400. I am live there doing just regular rock and roll. And then Fridays from 5 to 11, I'm doing Flashback Fridays. So we talk about 80s and stuff like that. So they're letting me have a little more latitude. So that's why I said I'm live in 2 places right now. Hey, Brenda, you're catching me live in one place. So, so Andy, have you had any exciting calls on the radio this week?
Yes, we have. I went to one. Let me see if I can find the picture. We had a motorcycle versus SUV accident. Motorcycle was weaving in and out of traffic and broadsided an SUV at 100 miles an hour. He went through off the motorcycle into the rear passenger seat or door, stayed in the truck, and on impact, he rolled the SUV.
Jeez. So he actually went through the side of it and the SUV to roll over.
Yeah, and then he was trapped for 25 minutes.
Holy cow. Did he survive?
As of the other day when they put him in the helicopter, he was still living, but barely.
Wow.
They couldn't give him an ET tube. They had to put a trach in him one scene.
Oh, those are never any fun.
And his helmet and his motorcycle went flying up over top of the SUV as it was rolling.
Gosh. I remember one on Interstate 85 where, you see the cartoons where Wile E. Coyote is plastered in the side of the mountain or whatever. That was literally that in the back of an Escalade.
Nice.
And the guy was up walking around. I'm like, dude, you should be hurt. Stop, lay down, do something. Yeah. I don't like working the interstate wrecks. They were way too many of them. And there's probably also, I won't confirm or deny, a Halligan bar buried in the side of a tractor and trailer going down interstate. So
exactly.
Got a little too close. That's right. Brenda remembers beep beep. I've been playing with my soundboard too.
Call the fire department. We just nuked the building.
Damn straight we did. That one doesn't even sound right. That's the
I just sent 3 pictures to the chat.
Okay.
They're not very big, but
are they permissible to show on the air?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see. Where'd they go? I see them. Where are they? Show them to me. Nothing in technology has been messing with me today. Hey, here's our other buddy, Matt.
Sorry I'm late, guys. I just had a major drop of 300 coins in my doorstep.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Yeah, Saturday's going to be fun filling 300 orders.
I was going to say, you're going to be doing that all night?
Yeah, not trying to, but yeah. So these ones that they did actually did a really good job in these ones. The samples, it looks so much more shiny.
It does.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. And then I told her, I said, don't scratch the insides. They actually made them like really nice inside, so it's not like scratched up or like worn out or anything. And it actually got really nice. I'm surprised, but
wow.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Time to ruin the show.
No, you didn't ruin the show.
Where's our guest of honor?
I sent Isaac the text, and Susan was going to be on tonight, but she got sick from being up in D.C., so she's not feeling well.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she messaged me and said that she thought she could make it, but that she was hacking too much and she didn't want to come on. I was like, yeah, just keep your cooties there.
Keep on the inside of the computer.
Yeah, I don't want to spread no computer viruses. But I sent Isaac the link, and last I heard, he was coming on, but as you know, in police work, he could have ran off and done something else.
This is true.
It is very true.
Just like our other co-hosts, or where's Cody at? Are we gonna see that guy again?
I don't know where Corey or Chuck are.
Chuck or
I don't know.
Yeah.
TC makes everyone sick, is what Brenda says. Well, there is that.
Well, that is kind of true, though.
That's true.
It's raining over here. I don't know if it's where it is where you are.
It can be defined in a single word. Excuse me.
This is America. I got plenty of those for the radio show.
Hey, don't you pick on my boss. Pick on my boss. Get out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay. He's only my boss for half the rest of the year.
Judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
I got plenty of them.
Somebody should like make one of those like buttons that you can just all these different buttons of all the stuff he says, and they can.
Oh, I got a bunch.
Play the radio. Make sure the television. Excuse me. Make sure you have the record player on at night.
A record player. Yeah.
Record players have been around in a long time.
Get the 8 tracks out.
Got a record player.
Yeah, well, they're making a comeback, but
Everything's making a comeback. What's the back ones? The ones you take in a picture and it comes out instant prints.
oh, Polaroid, yeah.
Polaroids, yeah, the Polaroids they've been trying to come back desperately. I mean, not everybody's a fan of them, I guess, but
Yeah. Well, they're going to get that digital printing so small one day that'll actually probably a Polaroid instead of be instant film will probably be a digital print.
Yeah, well, I can't get the resolution that good on a Polaroid.
Usually when you're taking Polaroids you don't want anybody to see.
Exactly, right? It's not.
This is what I was always told. It's my advice, or for what I heard. But
how's the show Wednesday? I wasn't able to watch it.
Wednesday show? It was good.
Yeah, the Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday we had Ghost Host from the West Coast. She was pretty amazing. She had some great stories about up close encounters with ghosts. And then our second guest, he's a manager of I guess it's a country and western band, and he has been touring with him, and he has written a book. So he's sending me a copy of the book. Can't wait to get it. It's how you connect with your inner animal. So it's kind of a self-help psychological type book. So yeah,
nice.
Yeah, he'd be pretty good. I'm gonna send him some other friends that are podcasters. I'm gonna send him to them. He's a great interview and just and downright a great person. So that yeah, and then I just had an interview before this that, well, Shay and I were left speechless.
Yeah, what happened? Do tell.
Well, I don't want to say because I'm not releasing it for a while, but she is new to the industry, and it's going to be a learning curve, I think. And so, but I think she's got it. I just don't know that she's got it now.
Yeah, it's all about confidence. You talk about her just hosting.
Yeah, well, that's what I told her. She needed to come back on anytime. And I think that's what it is, just confidence. But because I told her when I got behind the mic here, for 20 people, I was nervous at first, but after a while, you get used to it. And and now that I'm doing the Thin Line Rock Station, holy cow, I got some of the numbers from that. And
no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. They're like, "Can you do jokes?" yeah, I can.
We want you to be more. You can't just DJ.
In the first joke, I got in trouble for.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, it wasn't the joke per se. It was the delivery. I played copyrighted material in the background as part of the shtick.
Oh, come on, really?
I was like, "But you're a radio station."
The same way too. I know, right? This is my music show. No, Facebook's the same way too. If you do Facebook Live, and you have it was a Navy ceremony, and someone was playing the marching anthem, and it flagged it as being copyrighted. They cut the feed off. It's like, come on, guys, really?
Yeah, I think you're getting a little too nuts with it. So
yeah, they're gonna throw AI in, Glenn. It's gonna be great.
I just posted another picture there, Glenn. It's actually a bigger picture.
Yeah, I was going to say, because that other one I couldn't. Yeah,
Andy's sending me. What is that?
He's sending me porn pictures. So.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, see if
what is that from?
A motorcycle that broadsided an SUV at 100 miles an hour.
God.
And flipped the motorcycle or the SUV.
They flipped the SUV. Yeah, dang. Wow.
From inside the motorcycle. He was inside.
Yeah, the biker is inside the SUV.
Oh my God. Jesus. What's the fatality on that? Did everybody survive? Die? What?
Surprisingly, he barely was alive when they put him in the helicopter.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, those are really too small to get much out of it. Yeah, we go. What is that? That's that's a Forerunner. Oh, well, that's my screen from last episode. Whatever it is, it's a full size one. What is that one?
That's crazy.
I don't know where those other 2 pictures I downloaded. I don't know where they went. I think it's a Highlander. It's a pretty good size SUV.
Might be a Highlander.
Yeah, that's a pretty good size vehicle to enter and wreck. Brenda says no words.
No words. What's plan B?
Well, plan B is just us talking about challenge coins.
Hell yeah. Let's see. You gotta get any new ones?
No, I don't have any new ones, but
I saw your post, Glenn. You doing a sale this weekend?
I put the Texas one up for sale Memorial Day weekend, $22. But if you message me and say you watched it on the Grin Guardian show, I'll make it 20.
Hell yeah! Are you still putting this on podcast and everything? This episode?
Yeah. All of these go out to Spotify, and from there they go to Amazon, Google, YouTube Music,
everywhere.
Yeah. I don't know. It is funny. I do look at our analytics, and 2% of our audience is in Asia. So I wonder who those people are.
Getting around. Hell yeah. Well, that one link I sent you with the what was it called? But you said you gotta pay people to come on the show.
Sometimes you have to, yeah. Occasionally I've had 2 guests want payment, and depending on how famous they are, I had one that was like, you're not that famous, but I wouldn't pay you anyhow. So
yeah, well, come on, man.
But the sponsor just paid for this last one, a sponsor. So
okay.
yeah. I've already messaged him.
Okay. What is this one?
That's the newest one I just got.
Oh, nice. You want to put that on the screen?
Oh yeah.
That's a badass coin.
Yeah, it is.
Goodwill. That one. I love how the colors pop out on that one.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, it's Uncommon Soul.
Yeah. My number 1 fan. She has been.
Hey, she's loyal. She's here. She's here. Okay.
She is. She always is, and I appreciate that. Appreciate all my fans. Let's see here. Share screen.
It's a nice coin, Andy. I like it.
Yes, it is.
I like the edge on that. That's actually.
Yeah, I do too.
I like that.
What is that?
Yeah, it's like a octagonal, or what do you call it? Is it a diamond cut or something like?
Yeah, basically diamond plate.
Diamond plate. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
That's pretty.
What's the thickness on that baby? Was it 3 millimeter, 5 millimeter?
I think it's only 3.
See, that's the thing though, with these coins though. I like the paint though. UV is great and all, but sometimes just the what do you call it?
What I like about that one is it looks like they took the center of it and they sunk it in.
Yeah, they did.
That it pops out. I like that.
Pops out, yeah.
They actually had trouble doing the flames on the one side. It took them a while to get it right.
Oh yeah,
I can imagine. Yeah, because they, believe it or not, they still do this by hand.
That's badass. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just like going back to like the traditional way of doing challenge coins. That's awesome.
Yeah,
because nowadays everything's UV printed and it's faster. People do what they want to do.
Yeah, I spoke to Miranda. She received her coins and she loves them.
Yes. Oh, that's right. They cleaned the edges. They fixed them, right?
Yeah.
They fixed the edges, and then what did they do? They sanded it off and reapplied it or something.
No, they melted it and started all over. Yeah.
Wow,
I'm going to use that sales rep again because I'll be quite honest.
Can you imagine the guy who's like doing that? Like, well, guys.
Well, they asked him to come to me. Well, actually, he caught it and went to them with it. And then they asked him to approach me and see about a deal or if they could polish it off or whatever.
Yeah.
And before I could get an answer back from Miranda, he had already told them, just melt them.
Wow.
I was like, did you tell him I said that? And he said, no, I told him I said that.
Just melt them. Well, I mean, it is only metal.
She probably said melt them or else.
So this is one I just I got a design back from the other night. This is for my group that I go out in the woods with.
What's
so this
observation? Operation.
Anomalous. I don't. We look for Bigfoot and ghosts.
And abo. I was abo surgery. What is that?
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I didn't catch that spell. Yeah.
No, leave it. It's great.
Well,
it was on the coin. I got Tourette's. Shut up. Do what I want.
This one got it right. This one got it right. This one wanted to do. This is what. Man. This is a raised nickel.
I was about to say, using AI over there, Glenn?
No, I wasn't using AI.
Oh man,
yeah.
Cool. See, that's nice though. That's like a standard basic coin. Like you don't need to be fancy, man. That's nice.
Yeah. Hold on here. There, and this is the patch.
You got a patch too?
Yeah, we're doing. This is a PVC patch. For it, I'm thinking we're gonna send it back to the artist because
what's the significance of the Big Bang over there?
That's a portal that we observed on FLIR camera. Well, actually, not FLIR. Oh, you probably know it's the color FLIR version. It's multi something or another. I don't remember.
I know what you're talking about. I could probably come up with different portals on something else. Let me know.
Well, I tried to talk them into something else. They're like, no, we like that portal. And I'm like, it doesn't really look like a portal to me, but okay.
I wouldn't say portal. It looks like an explosion, but
yeah.
I don't know. That's we look at your other patch you got.
Yeah. Well, I showed you. I'm pretty sure I showed this one to everybody. This one I just got back for the fire chief a couple weeks ago.
That's awesome.
I was surprised that the difference in just how it's not so much larger, but it's a little bit larger.
You got that gifted to you?
No, I made these. So, well, I
how much you selling those for?
I got this 20. I think it's 20. So,
yeah. Oh, they're kind of a little pricey to make. How big are they?
Well, they're pretty dang big actually.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, gotta justify the price, like I told you.
They're pretty big.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they're pretty big.
Oh,
I was surprised.
Is that 5 or is that 10? What's the thickness on that thing?
That's at least 5. I don't think it's 10.
Yeah,
but
it's waiting.
And the chief wanted his bugles to pop, so I got his bugles popping for him.
Yeah.
All right, chief. That's what you want.
Yeah.
So,
I'm trying to get into Andy. I'm trying to get in the police guys over here. They haven't got back to me yet because I know they got coins. Yeah, the guys on base, the fire department, and the police force over here. It's like, I know you guys got coins. Come on now, don't be shy. I was gonna try to like trade one of mine. Let's trade, something. But I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. I know
they would. If not, make them for them.
I know, right?
Yeah. And,
well, I got my website up and running now, so it's confusing as hell when people buy things. But I'm trying to try my best.
I put these on sale for the holiday too. This is my fire department, so DeKalb County.
Those are
$20. I got
those are. That's the. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2x3. Yeah, they're 2x3 medallions. So I put them. I got them up for sale too. So,
do you have any Facebook groups with selling those things?
Man, I had this one guy in the group start commenting on the one saying that be careful with this buyer. He doesn't know what the Texas flag is. Blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, it's red, white, and blue. Shut up.
There's always one. Always, man.
I'm an admin. What are you talking about? Why would I do that?
I get it all the time, too, man. I get it all the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then they'll ask, well, why did you make it this way? I don't know. I just don't know sometimes.
Just shut up and buy it if you want it to leave me alone.
Yeah. It's like, come on, guys.
Yeah, what do you want?
Well, the one for the fire department here. That ain't the back. Where's the back? Ow. It wasn't a normal size patch. It's actually multiple patches that are just held together by thread. Yeah. Like how the hell do you make that into a patch? Or a coin? You can't make that round. not look like anything.
No.
So, oh Lord, Uncommon Soul, you're gonna get me banned on YouTube. It's black and white and blue all over. Oh Lord,
man.
I'm afraid to ask.
I'm just want to see if she knows what the color blue smells like.
Blue, yeah, blue. We got it. Yeah.
This is definitely illegal.
Oh man. So what you guys got going on for Memorial Day weekend?
Well, I get to have a CT scan Sunday. I was going to go away for the weekend, but that didn't work out.
Yep.
Fell down and hit my head over the weekend, and they decide a weekend later they want to do a CT. I'm like, wouldn't I be dead by now?
Yeah,
exactly.
It's really a good follow-up over there.
Like, I think I just tripped. I just want you to look at my arm. That's all I want you to look at. But I guess the doctor needed some payments for her Maserati or something. I don't know. So.
She needs a new boat to go out on the water.
Yeah, I was actually thinking, because so far we don't have a Misfit scheduled. I'm not 100% sure we will. So
maybe not.
Well, I mean, I got to stay now for the CT, but I don't know about I was going to go to Knoxville is what I wanted to do. So, well, no, what I really wanted to do was go to Pensacola, but
when's the next coin thing? The coin convention thing? You said it was only every year.
Down in Florida, I think that was it until
there's no other ones like at all. Like they gotta have them in other places, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw one in Chicago. Actually, no. Next weekend is Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Oh really?
So, yeah. I was gonna go to that one, but to be quite honest with you, traffic is so bad in Gatlinburg. I'd rather not. I'd rather fight Atlanta traffic than Gatlinburg traffic.
Yeah. Is it a far
Have you
drive?
ever been there?
No, I never been there.
From Mom's house, it's only maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
There's traffic, which turns it into like 3 hours.
But yeah, because you get off the interstate and to get to the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, which is where Gatlinburg's at the entrance of, it's a 2-lane road.
Oh, okay.
And just stop. So,
oh man. Well.
So, which coin do you want to see? I got plenty of them. I'll sell you any of them. I'll make you.
I just showed her the one I got. Tell her to buy one.
Yeah, I love that.
So with this one that I'm doing, so I was charging $45 to start when I first got them all and I pre-ordered them all, because as you all know, nothing's cheap when you have to pay the first time. So I was thinking of it like, it's in, 2020, right? For, to make it 40 and then $5 for shipping, But I'm including a laser engraving on the side, because it's only it's like 10 millimeter thick. So I can engrave like logos and text and vectors and images and all that. And that really upped the sales, because people are like, oh, you can do that. And of course, they got the most erogenous and, stuff you probably wouldn't show your grandma messages on there. But, I got BBC. I got, all kind of stuff that, the Deadpool would probably say,
It's funny you say that. Over the weekend, we went out in the woods and spread one of our friend's ashes, and he's a retired CB. Oh. And his daughter told the tale where before the grandkids would come and visit, his wife, their mom, made him take pictures of him off the wall with some of the T-shirts he had from the 70s when he was in the Navy, wearing some of the suggestive things that it said on it. You're too old. Take this off the wall.
Oh man, that's a cool grandma.
Oh, Uncommon Soul wants to know if your blade is 2 inches.
Which blade? Hey,
she's talking about the coin.
Keep it clean. The blade itself, I have a ruler here. I think it's like about an inch, roughly, just a little over an inch. I think. You figure it's a 2-inch coin, so yeah, probably about that. No, you can't sharpen it, and no, I would not take it to the airport because probably Freaking, you'd be like, "What is that scan?"
Yeah.
So Hollywood, because a lot of guys are hitting me up in groups too, like, "Well, how can I buy that? I can't take it to the airport. No ticket to my coin shows." I'm like, "I'm sorry, but
My penis is 13 inches long."
Right? But no, they've been getting everywhere. My coins have been getting apparently in like generals' hands and stuff. So it's pretty cool when they go pretty far. Because I forgot the guy who hit me up. Some guy hit me up. He's like, "Yeah, I just gave 2 of your coins to a 2-star general." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool."
Yeah, I'm always happy, and especially if you see one come up on the boards as trade. Somebody wants to trade it. I always think that's cool. It's like, yeah, I made that. So
I'm trying to get him up in White House. My buddy over there works at White House, but he's always gone. Like, he's never there. And I just want to have one of them float up to good old Joe Biden's desk. That'd be fun.
He might hurt himself with
President, is that a blade on your table? No, absolutely not.
He might hurt himself with that. Well, they exchange them.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Well, my buddy, I made him a Harry Potter theme challenge coin, and he's been having pretty good success selling up there in the White House and all the trips he goes on. So it's pretty cool.
That is cool. Does he go with the Secret Service on all the trips?
No, he goes with other groups. He's like the lead of a comms group, so that's why he's always gone. Like, wherever they go, he's got to be there all the time. So, well, we haven't seen him on here yet because he's a great guy. He's just really, really busy, unfortunately. He'll text me like, "Yeah, I'm in Korea. Yeah, I'm in Nam. Yeah, I'm over here and wherever."
How'd you get there?
I was like, "What?" Like, just like within like the next few days, in like random places.
Yeah, one of the guys fresh out of paramedic school with me, he got hired at the Secret Service, and we keep up via text. And he told me one day, he goes, "Every time you text me, for some reason, I'm in the strangest of places doing something I can't talk about."
Sounds all right.
Like, well, I kind of got that touch.
Yeah. I really need to get some. Yeah, Uncommon Soul said CIFBI. I need to get some of their coins. See if someone wants to trade some. I got some pretty cool ones.
I've seen the FBI is pretty tight-lipped on their official ones.
Yeah, you gotta get the people who don't care to share them.
And I don't know that I've actually seen a CIA one, to be honest with you. I'm sure
I had the dude from Disney Security hit me up for this one. He's like, "Cool coin. Can I get 2?" Yes, but
yes, you can. Hey, well, Beverly Hills Cops. I don't know if you heard me talking, but Beverly Hills Cops 3 is coming out in July.
What?
I think it's called Z. I'm sorry, not 3. It's Z. I think it's called Beverly Hills Cops Z. I don't.
Oh, man.
No, X. That's what it's called. So you need to come up with a Beverly Hills Cop coin. Yeah. 90210. There's probably got to be some type of graphic for, I don't know, what is that? Hollywood 90210.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something out there logo. Well, actually, I had thought of one coming out for the new Beetlejuice coming out movie, because that one comes out in September 9th. And I was trying to think of, like, creatively, like, I know you love things that glow in the dark, but so along the lines of something cool like that, maybe like a worm or something, or something with a mouth opening up, something inside of it, or something like that. Cool. There's so many things you could possibly think of. I have tons of ideas. Not all of them, unfortunately, don't get made into coins, but yeah. Who's the one? Oh, here's the one that I sent you guys. The one that you referred me to from what group was that? Was that your group? The one woman. Where was she at? I can't remember. Yeah, this one for this one.
Yeah, was that is that the one we're having come on the show?
I'm trying to get her to come on the show. She hasn't got back to me yet because she's talking to her peeps about approving that design to get it. And she's asking how much it would cost, and I was like, well, it depends on complexity and how big you want it, blah blah blah. And I was like, hey, we got this show, because she's asking how much we charge, and I was like, it's for a good cause. I mean, she supports the organization she runs with, so That's all we care about. Just send us one. We'll be good. Paid easily.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And that's when I said, well, bring some friends on. If you got some people who want to talk, we can get it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, trying to think who I was talking to about making one. Aside for the Bigfoot group, I sent one out for a fire department, but haven't heard anything. And Emily is not returning any of my messages. I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
At all? Zero? What'd you do?
Well, I mean, like once every week, I'll get a message back, and I'm like, "Did you get me art?" And she's like, "Oh, I forgot." And I'm like, "Well, okay. Well, that one's already been done by another vendor. Sorry."
Yeah. I mean, I get hit up all the time. Who's this other person I got? I don't know if you know him. It's name is, I can't even say it. JIESSES. Said we have challenge coins for you. We will do this and this and this for you. Here we go. And I was like, that's cool.
I don't think that one. I had a guy in India hit me up last week, and I think I told you about this.
No,
he wanted 500 Satan patches.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, well, hold on, man. And they came back and said it was like a dollar a patch. I thought that was for I think it was a 3x5 patch or something like that. 4x5. It was a pretty beefy patch. Yeah. He's like, no, that's too much. And I'm like, okay, I'm not upcharging a whole lot here on this dude. So
yeah, calm down.
I got him down to like 50 cents a patch, and he started yelling at me, and he's like, show me art. And I'm like, you sent me art.
Show me the money. What? Produce it. Let's go. AI art, engage.
Yeah. Oh, and my other patch guy's now making t-shirts, so he's driving me crazy wanting to make t-shirts, which I will offer them to the customers, but
yeah,
t-shirts are not a good business to really be in, because you can hold a lot of inventory and you might have 60 smalls and never smell them. At least with the coins, you'll move some occasionally, but unless you run into a small, you're not going to sell that shirt.
Oh, t-shirts, hoodies. When we were doing season last year, we bought a whole bunch of them. They're still sitting in the closet. And it's like, you got to deal with mildew and mold and people, and like nobody laundries them or anything. So yeah, it's definitely not a good thing to do the t-shirts unless you have like an exact amount.
Exactly. Or pre-ordered. Yeah. Uncommon Soul Honey, that's the wrong show. That's tomorrow night's show. And I think he is out your way, to be honest with you. So he's out west somewhere. So
I don't know if Isaac's going to join us tonight, but so the coin that I just got in the mail, you said that was this.
Gee, thanks. Appreciate that. Hold on, well, I'll give you a ventriloquist.
I'm a fan, but I never listen to the Sport Cat show.
There you go. Who's that? I need to go ahead and have a show tomorrow because these things run in threes.
Yeah, so, man, you guys, I got to keep them going. Got to produce some material. So what's going to happen tomorrow? Nobody's going to show up?
Probably not. It's probably going to be me and maybe Shay. Maybe. I don't know. It may just be me talking for an hour or two. So
yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. Well,
everybody's doing something.
I found Uncommon Soul. We might save you for tomorrow night. So because we're probably not going to run long tonight. I find now that I'm doing the radio show for 5 hours, it's hard to think of stuff to talk about, and for the radio show, I mean, at least there I'm doing like for Flashback Fridays, I'm doing like 90s, 80s.
Use AI.
Well, I won't deny that I have, but AI tells you shit like Elvis Presley was in a UFO. I'm like, where the hell did you get that?
He is your friend.
You gotta be careful with that stuff.
Oh man, that's awesome.
So if I just read that, I'd be like, wait, what? Elvis is where?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great for only some things, not for everything, unfortunately. You guys hear they Apple just bought it, or I don't know if they partnered or bought with ChatGTP.
No.
I didn't.
So when the rumor is when the new, I don't know if you guys are iPhones or Android, but when the new iPhone comes out, they're going to pronounce an AI compatibility kind of thing going on. It's pretty wild. So to make it understandable, so you take a picture of something, right, and then like you get somebody in the picture, and you're like, oh, I don't want that person in the picture. You should be able to literally just touch that person on the screen, and they'll just disappear using AI.
Wow.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's supposed to be like it'll be integrated with Siri. So it'll be like, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Siri. So you always talk to Siri like, hey, where's the dead bodies at? And Siri's like, well, I can't talk to you about that stuff. And then like this, the AI is going to be like, well, let me talk. I can't tell you that, but here's some outlines you can use to, get some help.
That would be good for me on calls.
So yeah, it'll be like better like integration with like answering and remembering things, and AI's a big thing. I know we talk about it, but it's the future, man.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, some of the stuff I use, like Google, when they first come out with their voice commands, when we would fly out of the country, I would use Google Translate with the voice commands, and that worked great. I mean, but I can't imagine now. It's probably 100 times better.
So you're talking to how Emily's not talking to you, right? So when I was explaining this to her, and she wasn't getting it with this situation, right?
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Let me get ChatGPT over here. So I put in ChatGPT, please explain this so that they design it correctly. And it shot the whole thing in Chinese and even told me what it translated to. And I was like, all right, go. And then she just did standing and just laughed like, haha. Like, well, now you get it? Like, yeah, that's what you got to do, I guess, So I don't know.
Yeah, I guess the one I was still working with was the pill one last with her. And now moved on from that.
Yeah. We got to get a few people. Who's the one you're never going to use ever again? Who was that person?
Oh, the lady who made this, the Texas one.
Yeah.
She could probably do it, but she was a pain to work with. But
hit the play button. There you go.
Yeah, she was a pain to work with. I mean, I get some things, but some things get lost in translation, and a couple times
everything gets lost.
We would come across a word like, well, yeah, obviously with me not even catching that word. But
sorry, it's my energy. Yeah. I can't help it.
And you know what's funny is I think he posted it on the webpage and nobody said anything. I got to go back and look. But
yes,
I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh man, that's awesome. It reminds me of the coins I see for the Marines, the crayons being eaten, like a big chunk being taken out of them.
Yeah,
colors are fun.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's good to have the side jokes in there. It's all good, man. That's why I said just messed all spelled up wrong. It'd be more funny.
Oh well, I had a friend that had a customer that it went all the way through the Chiefs level, like approved all the way up, and they get to coin. And they're like, "This is spelled wrong," and he's like, "What?" And he looks and he goes, "It's on the original art. You approved it." And he goes, "We didn't get it, so we don't want to buy these." And he's like, "It doesn't work that way. You approved it."
Yep. Oops.
Yeah. Oops.
Yep. The big oops. Can't melt that one down.
Yeah. Well, I would have probably caught it once we got to final art, but since I was just shooting him art from like 2 different people, so I didn't. But yeah, I would have probably went back and looked because I'm fairly good at it. So I remember when I made my first Rural Metro coin, they tried to change the letters. I'm like, what are you doing? This is not what I said. Yeah. And they tried to make them smaller and dash. I'm like, no, it's capital and there's a slash. That's the way it's on their fire truck.
Yeah. Oh man.
They're like, no, that's not the way it is. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly the way it is.
That's exactly the way. Yep.
Yeah. So I still enjoy it. I haven't made any since. I guess we made Miranda's, have I? I don't know. I've been working on a couple, but
no, I think it's nice that we do a few coins for people. Like you said,
yeah.
it's not a cheap thing. You buy a lot and then you stock up and then they slowly move.
Yeah.
Not everybody wants what you got, unfortunately. So that's
yeah, and they don't like your ideas, like the decab line.
because they want
Like, those are square. I want them round.
Mm-hmm. They don't want it their way.
What do you want? I can't please all of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I mentioned you before about pre-selling, just to get your feel for it. Because if nobody buys it or nobody pre-buys it or pre-sells it, like you might have to go a different direction.
Yeah, agreed.
Unfortunately, but
yeah, I agree. I'm learning, but
yeah,
I'm still having fun, and I can't wait for Susan to come on. She sent me a picture of where she had like 50 of them piled up to show us.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, when she gets well, I'm sure she'll come back. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because she told me she stopped at the Fairfax booth. Well, actually, no, she didn't tell. She texted me and said about the Fairfax booth, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'd go broke there.
The Fairfax group, huh?
Apparently, they have them for like motorcycle, helicopter, drone, each different. It's a big county, each different district. And I was like, holy crap!
Wow.
So, yeah. Well, it's a huge department. So, well, we had. What was her name? We had her on here. I can't remember, but yeah, she was with Fairfax though, and she was with yeah, she was the animal person.
Oh,
so yeah, animal control. Yeah, she was with the animal control division. So,
nice.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think who do we got next? Oh, next week we actually have somebody from the military on next week.
Oh yeah, what you got?
Yeah. Hold on, I'll pull it up. She is a major. I think she's a major.
Retired?
She's a major minor. She might be mine now. She was working her way out, so
his name is Matt, retiring from the Navy.
No, I'm sorry. She's a captain with the U.S. Army. She's a psychiatrist, and she's coming on.
Right on.
Cool.
So
right on.
Yeah. She does two things I like. She has she talks about challenge coins, and she owns a company that makes disc golf. So yeah, that'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to make a coin like a mini disc. I haven't quite figured out how I would like to do that yet. So
what do you mean like a mini disc?
Well, like Frisbee is what disc golf is.
Yeah.
And so on the top, you would have like the company logo, but I don't know what you would have on the underside. That would be the. Yeah, I have to think about that one. So,
what is disc golf like? What's the equipment?
Well, most parts
thrown into a little like bag thing or whatever, little chain bag thing or something.
No, there's most community parks have courses, and they're set up just like regular golf, and you have your disc and you aim to get it in the basket 500 yards away, and if it takes you 3 to get there, it's par 3. Of course, if you're not very good like me, it takes like 100 to get there. So, or you're in the woods looking for your disc. So
so you want to do a disc golf challenge coin or disc disc challenge coin, pretty much.
Yeah,
that would actually be pretty cool though. They could make it concave in the inside underneath.
Yeah. So, I just don't know what I would have on the bottom, because typically there's nothing on the bottom. So
yeah, unless they want like a model or something or another logo or.
Well, I guess. Yeah, well, I guess you could just have one side. I mean, that might be kind of. I don't know. I've thought about it. Yeah. The basket, I don't think I could get. That design very well.
No,
that would be
you're better off.
Hard to do.
No, yeah, you're better off with the disc golf, the actual disc. It's more practical.
Because the basket is basically it's a piece of metal that's a circle with chain links that goes around to a basket that's bigger, and that's about 1.5 feet deep. Wire mesh around it. So yeah, that would be almost impossible to get onto.
Yeah. No. It can be doable though. It can still be doable.
Well, I mean, they made the barbed wire like I asked. So I mean, I guess they could, but gosh, it would be probably expensive. So
It depends. Depends on who you go through.
that's true. That's true.
Bounce
So
around at 3 different suppliers, shopping around.
yeah, well, I'm pretty much down to 3 too. If Emily ever emails me back, so otherwise,
well, her prices aren't too bad. They seem like they're
No.
pretty reasonable.
no, the guy who made the Rural Metro one, he blew them all out of the water. Though I'm like, what? Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Chief will pay that for him. So
yeah. Well, Emily sent me coins in 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah, I don't know what she paid for. She did DHL Express, and she ordered them on, or she sent them out on Wednesday, and I just got them today. That was the fastest I've ever gotten challenge coins at all. That's why I told you I said sorry I was gonna be late, because the DHL guy was like literally pulling up to my driveway, and yeah,
I was gonna
fastest I've ever gotten.
how many boxes was that?
7.
Holy cow! And he had
If I got the picture, there's a picture.
he has a backache when he was delivering them.
Well, he pulled it. He pulled up. I was like, "Hey, man, just pull the driveway because I know it's gonna be hard for you to get him in here." He probably was like, happy that I was there to help.
Yeah,
Like these things are really heavy.
Oh my god!
My wife's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. I'm making money. Shut up."
Get it out of the house now.
That's the questions, woman.
Yeah. But here's the struggles that I had to go with the Nintendo coin that I had to do, because remember I told you we were talking about like translating and talking with them, right?
Yep.
That's that piece. The piece that's like the green up there, that's where it's like concave in, and I had to explain to the fact that I wanted, that's what they sent me for the bottom part, that it blows into.
Yeah.
For right here. But if you look at it, it's all the way in the coin, like all the way in.
What?
Yes, they were gonna drill it all the way in, like make the whole thing hollow, and then like either drill into it or like do 2 pieces and glue them together or something. And I was like, no, this is what I can. I had to use ChatGPT because I was like, please explain this better. And then she sent this one, and then because I was like, please just get it right, for the love of God. You can see how now it's like it's inside, but it's not like it's only like 10 millimeters deep or something like that. Yeah. So that way it'll it'll actually come out, it'll actually come out looking like the actual one that I had. Because the last supplier I used it and screwed me over, but he didn't even get close to what she did, and they made it happen. So I was like, oh sweet. Just trying to know if I told you guys I'm doing a gold and a silver version. So that's why when Glenn, you were saying, right, because people are like, well, I thought you had a gold version. What do you got a silver version for? Got to make both, but I'm pre-selling both sides of it, right? So if I get more gold, then I'll get 100 in gold. If I get more silver, then vice versa. So I feel like this strategy I've been using has been actually helpful, because all these Deadpool coins I got, Jesus, a lot. All 300 of them already have 210 already spoken for, so it's good. So my inventory is not just blowing up on the floor over here. So
like behind me.
Yeah, well, I'm right there with you. I got a whole bunch of these. Actually, I got a whole bunch of these Terminator ones. I got a sale going on this weekend too. These ones you guys want to get on it? They're now $20.
That's a deal.
$20, and it also includes free shipping.
It's a deal.
Yeah, I got too many of them. The old supplier, he just sent 30 or 40 of them new ones to me, and those things had glue all over them still and everything. And I was just happy to be done with that guy. So now I have all these extras just laying around. So I'm like, well, I just need to get rid of them. So, but yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Have you had to send any back to any people before?
No, but I had these spinners. I don't know if I ever showed you guys the roulette wheel I had.
Mm-hmm.
They broke off. The piece inside was they glued them together, right? So that broke apart when people drop on the floor, or there was edges were scratched. So I just sent people new coins. Like, hey man, here you go. Yeah, I was like, you got another one. Here you go. I'm not even gonna try to fix anything. Like, oh well, you got a bad one, so here you go. I just didn't catch it. So
yeah.
That's the thing that sucks, because they're using these companies. They're using DHL, they're using FedEx, they're using UPS, and they're beating the crap out of these boxes. I seen these guys just tossing these things around, right? Yeah, if they don't do a good job of packing them, and they usually don't. Emily did pretty good on this one. It was actually they were very, very well packed. Because I told her to make sure like every crack has to have a bubble wrap something in there or something like that. So,
sometimes the drivers don't even get out of the trucks; they just throw them out the window.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Like, oh, this is from whoever. It's got tape all around it. Cool.
Boxes fragile. Hit the parked car.
Yeah, each of these boxes I got had 45 in them, was like 30 pounds, 35 pounds, I think, total.
Holy
It
crap.
was heavy. Yeah, they're heavy. Like, I was like, that's why I felt bad. I was like, let me help you out. Let me help you out with those things, man. It was all 7 boxes. So, but yeah, man, it's cool. It's cool. The movie's coming out. If you guys haven't been tracking, it comes out on July 26th, 24th.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm actually
I think was there another trailer? I can't remember if there was another trailer that came out. I think there's another one coming out, or one that came out, or it's about to come out, or something like that. But it looks really good. But we'll see.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, well, Ryan Reynolds did like a disclaimer saying like, you guys watch the scene where they're like walking around the building and Wolverine's like just blown, all the stuff's blown up behind him, and then there's actually a QR code that's on like the wall behind him. There's a little Easter egg. So if you take your phone, you scan that, it actually brings up a clip of Ryan Reynolds talking about his disclaimer about the movie. Like, oh, just so you guys know, this is not Deadpool 3. You know, like at the end of every Marvel movie, there's like a post-credit scene where they go to like they show something. He's like, don't get your hopes up. It's not gonna be like that. He's just basically like warning people. He's like warning people now, like, you know, don't get it all hyped up, because it's not gonna be like that you think it is. But it's still gonna be cool though.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I actually saw a comic book coming out that I'm really excited about. Ultraman. You remember Ultraman?
Oh yeah, Ultraman. Yeah.
He's joining the Avengers, looking for Spider-Man.
Oh man.
Yeah.
New
I didn't
edition?
realize he was a part of Marvel. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, he's part of.
Yeah. So
cool.
he's
They
going to be.
got that coming out though.
Yeah, we should think of a coin for that. So.
Ooh, Ultraman coin. Ooh.
Yeah, a figure coin. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not going to do any more Terminator coins. Yeah, not everybody likes them. Not everybody likes the 3D extruded like stuff. You know, it's cool, but for like a paperweight.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you did like a figurine or something, there would have to be like holding a shield or something, and then have whatever logo on it.
Yeah. So I showed you the Iron Man one I had, right?
Well,
I showed you that one. Did I show you the Iron Man one?
I don't know if you did or not.
It's in the works. It's not like there yet, but here's the what do you call it? The thought process behind it. What did I do with it? Find it.
a second.
The helmet actually comes up. Like it actually comes up. I'm gonna find out what I did with it now. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There you go.
Cool.
So this is like the explaining thing, right? It's not gonna be really thick, but it'll have the red plate, the red behind it, and then the bronze, the shiny bronze, and then the mask will actually come up. Like you can move it up. I still gotta figure out what I want to put. Yeah, no, it won't come off, but these two little hands right here, these little handle things here, they actually go into the coin. So it kind of like sinks into it. When you close it down, it like goes into the coin and holds it in place. So yeah, I showed a bunch of people that they're all like, "Whoa, is that one coming out?" And I don't know. I feel like my coins are like, I was trying to do the retro nostalgic kind of coins, but like since I'm dipping into like everything else, people like want that stuff, like the Nintendo one or the Marvel one or the whatever, you know. So I don't know. Somebody's gotta give them what they want.
It's hard to please them all. So
it is. Yeah, I tell you. But it's fun at the same time too, though. Gives me something to do. Keeps me busy. Which, by the way, I found out I have sleep apnea. I don't know if I told you.
Oh no!
Every single person, pretty much everybody in the Navy, and I'm sure any kind of service-related job has some kind of apnea from like the horrible sleep we all get, especially being on the ship. So,
did you go for your sleep study?
Yeah, I went through the sleep study. I got like 30 some odd hits in an hour of stop breathing, low oxygen level. And,
Yeah,
all the fun stuff.
When they did mine, they said out of 30 seconds, I wasn't breathing for 27 of those 30 seconds.
Yep. Uncommon soul.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I want to make that a coin. Uncommon soul said, "Don't get bit by the wrong spider. Some deadly ones are out there."
Spider-Man's out there.
Actually, no, she is true though. There actually are black widows in Nevada, which is actually true, and scorpions, but I haven't seen it yet, fortunately.
I knew there were scorpions.
Yeah, there's scorpions. I mean, if you're living out in the woods, maybe, but not by the base. It's pretty rare. We just get snakes once in a while, a couple rattlesnakes and some other stuff, and garter snakes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the snakes. You can keep them.
Yeah, if I see them on the road, I try to run them over because they could be going somewhere else doing other stuff. So,
biting some little kid.
Yeah, exactly, especially in family housing. So, but no, yeah, doing that stuff, and then retirement plan still going on its course. And my son is coming a little earlier, so I'll probably be busy for the next 3 months, trying to find a job and buying a house, retiring from the Navy all at the same time, and no stress. So good.
Yeah, no stress. Not all that at once. No, not at all.
Yeah, so we'll see. We're not settled on where we're going to be going, but my wife really likes Fallon, Nevada. I'm not too crazy about it, but we'll see.
It's warm. Where's she from?
Well, she's from Indonesia.
Oh, well, it's definitely different than there.
Really warm. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a different warm there.
Yeah. So
yeah, they get the humidity that you guys don't have humidity, do you?
No. First I went to her country, it was because they're right on the equator. So I don't know if you guys ever went to Singapore or heard about Singapore.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
It's
never been there.
Worst when it comes to humidity, like pea soup, just walking around, just it's like you walk out there and it's like instant sweat, instant it's pretty bad.
I'm trying to think. Somebody was saying that they were sweating while they were in the shower. That I knew that was stationed there. Probably. I
heard about y'all heard about Bahrain too. Bahrain is, I mean, besides the sandstorms, it's like you have to be AC all day long.
Yeah, I went through a sandstorm. I'm not a fan. So
yeah,
we had to land the jet, and when we landed the jet, they were like, "We got to turn the engines off now." Like,
yeah,
well, because the storm was going to take us out of the air.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And over here, if you drive down to Vegas, you go on the highway, there's signs saying "Turn off your AC or it will break." Especially if you're going by. You guys ever heard of the what's it called? The dead. What's it called? The place where it's the hottest place on Earth. Over by I think it's Arizona. What's it called? Death Valley. You guys ever heard of Death Valley? Yeah, imagine driving near that in the summertime.
Ooh, no.
The hottest places in the entire world. Yeah.
Where are you originally from, Matt?
Originally, I'm from Endicott, New York.
Okay.
A little small town up in New York that I will probably never go back to because I joined the Navy to get away from it. Yeah. I don't know. Everybody's always asking, do you miss home? Do you miss your family, your friends? I'm like, yeah, but 22 and a half years, you just kind of forget a lot of things.
You miss your family, but
you miss your family. I don't know about you guys, but it's always good to have family a couple of states over, not next door.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming over for Thanksgiving, and then we're gonna go back to California. You stay there.
That's what my son told me when he moved to Vermont. I'm like, gee, thanks.
Yeah.
It's a 3-day drive there. Speaking of which, he landed in Dulles just a few minutes ago. He was going to Chicago from Kansas City, and the storms were like, not happening. So they diverted to Dulles from Chicago.
Oh my gosh. From Chicago?
From Chicago. Yeah. I'm like, could you live in Kentucky?
Yeah. We're going to go 4 hours out of the way. Cool.
All right. Well, if that's the way it works, then okay. It seems to me to be a little out of the way. Maybe that was the plane's next stop after Chicago. Maybe it was just going to go to, I don't know. And he got on in Kansas City.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to go to Chicago. It ended up in DC. I've had that happen, but it was usually Atlantic City. But that's another story. So
yeah. What's the longest you've ever been delayed in a plane?
Oh,
like they tell you, sorry, but you're gonna wait till tomorrow to get your next flight.
Yeah, probably the next day. Now, when we were flying med flights, oh my God, we would get held over in some of the worst places. Then sometimes you luck out and you get like Bermuda. So, we're stranded in Bermuda for 2 weeks.
Oh no! Better buy me a hotel.
Yeah. Oh, they pay for it. Yeah, because
you better buy me a hotel.
You couldn't afford a resort in Bermuda for 2 weeks. Jesus, a weekend is like $1,000 a day.
Yep. So, you ever been down to Bermuda or any of those places down there?
Oh yeah, I've been to all the islands. Yeah, I've been to Bermuda, all the islands. I've been in South America. Where have I been? I've been in Peru. I've been going over the Sandbox, Ireland. Yeah, I flew all over the place as a flight medic.
You in Ireland too? Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did a 24-hour, the drunkest 24 hours I've ever had in my entire life were in Ireland.
Oh yeah.
I got off the plane and checked straight into the hotel, and I told my flight nurse, I said, I don't know where you're going, but I am walking, because I had Google Maps that already found it. I said, I am walking to oh crap, what's the name of the beer?
Oh man.
To get the proper pint. Oh gosh. I'm drawing a total blank. The dark one, the stout.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. What you call it?
That's
Dublin, the only one that everybody ever drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I don't drink enough beer, I guess.
Guinness.
Yeah.
And I walked from the hotel to the Guinness factory, or whatever you call it, brewery, I guess.
Yeah.
And got the tour, and you go at the top of the tour is at the very top, and they have the entire top is just all glass, and it's a round bar in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And you go and you get the proper pint. And so, I had the proper pint. I was such a nerd. I was like asking the lady, can I have your picture?
He took the tour, got a couple drinks, and then hit the floor.
Hell yeah.
No, that was later. I was actually headed back to the hotel. I was already kind of walking funny. And the captains come out. They had gotten their rest. They're like, well, let's go get dinner. And I'm like, I'm getting back in. I got a pretty good little buzz. I could sleep. They're like, well, we're going to go to this bar and we got a car. All right, I'm in.
So taking me with you.
Yeah. I woke up at 7:01 with the phone ringing, still dressed in the same thing I got off the plane.
Hell yeah.
Laying face down like this in the bed.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, are you coming down? I'm like, yeah, I was just finishing drying my hair. I went in the sink, was like throwing in, gargling with scope. I'm good. You good? Oh, I'm great.
Yep. I'm good to go.
Yeah, I liked Ireland. I would like to go back to Ireland. Ireland was fun. The people were there were great. We ran into in one of the bars, one of the pubs. The band that was playing was a bunch of firemen that were off duty.
Oh man.
And so we were throwing back shots and drinks, and then the engine rolls up, and the truck rolls up, and everybody gets out. They come in the pub. I'm like, "What are you guys doing?" And they're like, "Oh, we're coming in to have a drink." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So yeah,
that's my kind of fire department.
They when I visited Dublin on the ship, they wouldn't let us stay for the weekend. Apparently, it gets pretty bad on the weekends.
I could see why. I don't know if we were there. I guess we were probably there during the weekday because we were making a hospital trip. So it's probably during the weekday. I don't remember, but yeah, that was a rough 40 hours because it was 20 hours over. I didn't sleep a whole lot, and then 24 hours up, and then 20 hours up with a patient on the way back. And I look in the back, and my nurse is back there. Snoring. I'm like, I hate you.
Do your job.
I hate you. Yeah, you can sleep. I'm not gonna stay awake with the patient.
That's horrible.
And the patient asked me, he says, "Is this your first time dialing, son?" Yes, sir. He goes, "You did it right." I'm like, "Is it that bad?" He's like, "Yeah, it's that bad."
Oh no, Ireland.
That's awesome.
I was like, well, I'm drunker than my patient. Holy shit! So I got him drugged up.
Oh man,
Good time. I miss that. I do miss that. That was probably the coolest jobs I had. I mean, kicking doors and running into burning buildings is cool, but I don't know. Being able to hop on a plane and, be in another country.
Yeah.
We might go 2 weeks on. We might be back and forth island hopping, or maybe up in Canada. Or, God, we got stranded in Red Deer, Manitoba in a blizzard, and it was negative 50.
Jesus.
Yeah. So not all places you get stranded are good. So we get stranded in. We went from Boston to Qatar, and it was like 15 degrees in Boston. It was like 115 in Qatar. Jesus, what the hell happened? And that was all in one day. I mean, you just never knew. That was what I liked about that job.
That sounds a good job.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, we had to take care of a lot of sick people and help them out too. But it was nice seeing things too. Because on our down days, once we're off duty, I would take my frisbees and go play disc golf if we got in before daylight, and I knew we had to be out the next day. So I've played disc golf in Wyoming, Montana, New York. I mean, everywhere. So
yeah.
And if you're there for like 2 or 3 days, we were stranded in Texas and got to see the Alamo. And what else did we see? We went on like all kinds of tours. So yeah. Oh, we took it a Celtics game in Boston. We were gonna go see a Reds game, not a Reds game. Oh God, the Boston fans will get on me. What's the Boston baseball team name? We were gonna go see one of those games, but we couldn't swing the price of the tickets. They were too expensive. So, Red Sox. That's right, Red Sox. So, yeah, we had fun, and like I said, you never got to. We went to the fish market in Seattle, and the next day we were eating lobster in Boston.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I think at my age now, if I could go back to any job, that would probably be the one. But it ain't happening.
Yeah. No.
Nope, too old. I'm ready to retire.
You are, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like Joe Biden, messing my words up soon. So.
Just don't run for president.
Yeah. I'd probably win. It'd be my luck I'd win.
Probably.
Damn it. I just wanted the pension. That's all I wanted was the pension.
I didn't want it. Yep. Yeah.
If I was president, I don't think I would want to be in office at that age. I'd want to be out doing something fun instead of an 80 years old running the country.
Yeah. With whatever issues he's got going on.
Yeah. So,
oh my God.
As long as everybody keeps him away from the red button. So, that's all I'm worried about.
People getting away from the red button, I'm sure.
Yeah. I would hope so. He wakes up in the middle of the night. Oh, what did I do?
I was sleepwalking. Oh man.
His wife Jill would be like, "You."
Oh,
all right. Well, I better stop that, or they'll be raiding us here on YouTube soon. But
yep, they always do.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get out of here early for a change. I'll upload this to Spotify.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go do something crazy. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But until next week, lads. Andy, you got anywhere you gonna be?
Going to a fire department barbecue in the morning, and then Sunday a Memorial Day parade.
Wait, hold on a second.
Hopefully.
Common Soul wants to see the Deadpool again. Hold on a second.
He's got to pull it out.
Hey, easy now. There you go. I'll hold it up here because it looks like there's a delay when she's trying to view it. So it's all enamel, 10 millimeters thick. No homo.
That'll break your toe.
Backside is a deck plate because everything chiefly related. I think deck plates is pretty much all over the place though, not just like the Chiefs though. I'm sure you guys use it in police force and
Yeah,
right?
I've seen it on other
Pretty much
stuff.
on
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's held together by two magnets, two pretty strong magnets actually. Don't take it to the airport. The blades actually have screen printed blood on them. They had a problem actually putting the blood on. I guess it was kind of a challenge, but I don't know how that worked, but it actually got pretty good.
Yeah, it does. It looks pretty dang good.
Yeah, and they're not sharp. You cannot hurt anybody with this. But people are still going to buy these, and they're probably going to take them home. They're going to sharpen them and then use them all kind of whatever, you know. This is the part where I had, this is the most problem I had with them making, because they had the blades going this way, like a different opposite direction. That's what I had to explain to them. Like,
yeah.
To get them right, because I didn't have 3D like vectors to give them, you know, so that was the most pained about part. But yep, and then it has I don't know, the way they did it just has a really cool clingy noise when it does it. So
I love it.
And if you do buy this, you will get a free engraving, and it has to be something you would show your grandma, and not something that you don't want to show your grandma.
So is that what you're going to be up all night doing, engraving?
No, that's going to be my 4-day weekend. I'm going to be enjoying here. Probably what I'll be doing. Yeah, the military likes to give us extra stuff, you know, like days off and yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you working this weekend or
no? So depending on which place you go to, whenever you're on shore duty, we call it, they're pretty relaxed about it. So holidays, instead of getting 3 days off, you get like 4 days off.
Nice.
Rather, but if you got duty though, you gotta obviously you got your duty. But here for me, duty's only once a month, so which is pretty much like a secretary desk job. You're just answering phone calls and. That's pretty much it.
You just let AI do that.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, here, talk to Siri for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're not there yet. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. Yep. One day.
Maybe AI will be our president one day.
Stop. That'd be funny.
I thought. Well, hell, they could put a computer chip in this guy's ass and probably be smarter.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, see, I'm saying this at the end of the show, so.
Hell yeah.
Oh, mercy. All right, well, make sure to tune in tomorrow to see if there is a Misfits episode. If not, there's a Sunday Paranormal, guys. You can catch me Monday night. I don't even know if we're doing Monday Night Football. I'll be on the radio Tuesday and Thursday. You can catch me there for sure, so. I don't know. You can find me somewhere. I'm always somewhere, it seems like.
Hell yeah.
It's beginning to get tiring.
All right, guys.
Let's see, man.